from fabulous to untouchable.
Here comes a self-proclaimed most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Saxton, how many times do I have to tell you many other people make the same proclamation? This is the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. That is my unbiased opinion.
Yeah, sure it is.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Staten Island, New York, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella.
Carmella's proven herself as one of the most talented in-ring competitors, but according to Carmella and Corey, she's also the best looking.
According to many people, Cole, you clearly just don't speak to the right people.
Well, Byron told me she wasn't best looking.
Why are you being a snitch, Michael?
Would you take the advice on whiskey from someone who's never had a drink? I don't think so. Gone are the days of moonwalking. The trash-talking remains, and let's be honest, I think we were all a little bit over the dance break thing.
Hey, I miss those dance breaks.
You're the one.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha Banks.
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator. Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
And their opponents first, from Riverside, California, Rowdy Rousey.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10.
And from New York, Jade.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
It sure looks painful to be thrown against the steel mesh. What does it feel like, Corey?
It feels like the cage is a cheese grater going down your body. The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
There's no doubt that the steel cage can become a torture chamber. That's why you see some superstars trying to get over the top as soon as they can. Not so easy when your opponent is nipping at your heels like a rabid dog, though.
Shining Wizard! That's right, Corey! That was a Shining Wizard! The steel cage contains all the disdain superstars have for one another. Corey, what does the superstar have to do to come out on top?
You need to be keenly aware of the situation at all times. There are a number of ways to win this match, and you have to know which to attempt and when.
True words have never been spoken. If your opponent is prone on the ground, you have to assess the situation. They might have the power to kick out, but not quite enough energy to stop you from an escape. If they're far from the door, walking out might be a better option than the climb.
Certainly plenty of variables on the table in this match tonight. Trying to climb out and intercept it.
Oh, no. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse.
The turnbuckle! That hurt.
She's moving up the cage here. Oh, from the rope.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Carmella gets waylaid. Deep arm drag. And now up the side of the cage she goes. She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. All progress up the cage comes to an end.
You gotta be faster.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. About halfway up the side of the cage. This is going to end back.
Battling on the top. Oh, my Lord.
That's it. She's done.
Sometimes opportunities can backfire like that.
Making the big climb towards victory.
Boom, impact. Drop kick from behind. She's losing some steam now.
The steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
Look out below!
And now she's mounted on the cage, trying to scale up the wall. She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Oh, my God!
Down with a powerbomb. Here she goes up the side of the cage.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Oh, strong impact.
Pulls the leg.
Stops the legs.
Stomping. Ouch. Shot to the back.
Oh, God, thanks. Looking to break a rib with that.
This match is falling apart for her.
Not what you want to see by any means.
And a slap, too.
Face first, here it comes.
Bulldog.
At the arm trap.
And she's a step ahead of Banks.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, good measure. Left shot hits the ribs.
Wind him up. Boom. Knock him down. Ouch.
Power slam.
Being carried around with ease. Head scissors.
Round and round we go. That's another focused attack to her torso area.
And finds a counter. Powerless position to be in right now.
Lost in between the cage and ropes.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Nice neck breaker.
Drop kick.
strong right forearm.
Drops the elbow.
For the pin and the win!
Yes! Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Oof! Kick finds it.
She returns the favor there. Boom, what a punch. She's got her cinched in.
Going up high with the punch.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
Be woozy after that impact.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Oh, what a knee strike. Fortitude being tested with every step.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
There's the bulldog.
Carmella fell right into that one.
Elbow finds its mark.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
She's starting to tire a little.
This match has been so back and forth. I think it could still go either way.
Jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the 3rd row.
Boom. Saw that one coming. The boss ready for something big. She's got an answer for that.
Left to the body.
Bad predicament right here. What a press slam. And there you see her moving up the cage.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh, no.
Crash landing.
Uh-oh. She's set from the cage down to the ring.
Oh, that was a devastating fall. Heading up and maybe heading out. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Now she's scaling the cage wall. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here. Face first.
Ripped from the top rope.
She comes off the cage for a harsh landing.
That was a nasty fall for her.
Look out below.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
The schoolboy.
Uh-oh. Oh, super kick.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. And what a DDT.
Fight.
Ow. Knee to the cheekbone. Boom.
Super kick. Bulldog brings them down. An array of moves from Mella gains her the advantage.
Carmella's just doing what she pleases.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road.
Oh, boy. Oh, putting your body on the line.
And that's why you don't jump back in the lion's den when you could have escaped it.
Making the big climb towards victory. Oh, mat slam with some attitude.
And Banks is being pushed to the limit.
If Banks wanted a challenge, she's getting it tonight.
The boss is too slow there.
Big time power slam. Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
That turns it around for Carmella. Good timing with that reversal. He's made it all the way to the top of the cage. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She could be nearing the end here.
It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here. She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out? Carmella saw that coming.
Quick exchange of counters there. Oh, face full of steel.
She's making that ascension up the cage.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Fortitude being tested with every step.
And now she's looking to find her way down. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Are the nerves getting to her up there? She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now. Looks like she's proving what goes up and up and up must come down. One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so.
Now she's allowing the WWE Universe to simply soak it all in.
Is this...
Battling on the top.
Oh, bad landing.
She goes flying back down to the mat.
Absolutely not the outcome she planned.
She'll have to try something else now. And there she is, finally reaching the top of the cage. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
Guys, I can't take this. The tension is off the charts.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And she catches up at the halfway point.
And now she finally makes it to the top. And she is making... Battling on the top.
Oh, bad landing.
Off from the cage wall, right down to the mat.
Oh, what a nasty landing.
At the worst possible time, too. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Elbow drop. The advantage is turned towards Sasha Banks.
I don't see Sasha Banks slowing down whatsoever.
The boss looking to end this.
Banks locks it in. Banks statement's in.
Trapped and nowhere to go.
Except for maybe the emergency room.
Tap out. Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind her, heading up and maybe heading out.
She's off to the races up the cage, and she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
She cuts the climb short, and now this becomes a high-stakes fight at the top of the cage.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Looks like they could. Battling on the top.
Down they go.
Oh, off the cage and out of the mat hard.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
And she's gingerly balanced on the top of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
Oh, man. Almost made it to the top without a care in the world.
Oh, I can imagine they care about a few things right now, Saxton.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
Takes incredible guts to...
Battling on the top.
Oh, bad landing.
And she is sent crashing back to the mat.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Oh, stomping away.
Oh, what a kick. She's trying to ascend the cage now.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
There's a supreme woman in our midst. Show some respect, WWE Universe.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here. And she did it. Big win inside the cage. I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
Here are your winners, Carmella and Sasha Banks.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect to see more.